Achieving $100,000 in your investment portfolio represents more than just a figure on your account statement. It signifies a pivotal milestone that can transform your financial landscape. At this point, the trajectory of your financial growth starts to take on a new perspective. At this point, you are experiencing the phase where the effects of compounding begin to significantly increase. In this video, we'll discuss the steps to take when compounding accelerates beyond the $100,000 threshold, enabling you to optimize this remarkable growth period and steer clear of typical pitfalls that may hinder progress. When discussing compounding, many individuals grasp the concept in theory, the notion that your investments generate returns, and those returns subsequently generate additional returns. In the initial phases, this growth can often seem frustratingly gradual. An investment of $10,000 with an annual growth rate of 10% will yield $1,000 in earnings during the first year. While it represents advancement, it may not seem transformative at this moment. When your investment reaches $100,000, a 10% return results in a $10,000 increase in value within just 1 year. For many individuals, that amount represents a significant portion of their monthly earnings, and it was achieved without any active effort on your part. At this point, every percentage point of return holds significant importance. The $100,000 threshold. This stage is commonly known as the tipping point, as your portfolio begins to take on a greater role in generating returns compared to your monthly contributions. Prior to this, the primary factor influencing your growth was your savings rate. The growth rate of your investments is now of paramount importance. The choices you make after reaching this point can significantly influence not only your financial growth but also the pace at which you achieve your larger financial objectives. It's not merely about increasing your funds, it's about enhancing the environment for compounding to achieve its fullest effectiveness. Now, subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more financial lessons. After reaching this stage, it is crucial to avoid the urge to make significant changes to your strategy. This is a common area where investors often stumble. Individuals often notice the significant figures and feel compelled to take action, such as pursuing higher-risk investments or attempting to time the market. Compounding achieves its greatest potential when it remains uninterrupted. Each time you disrupt the process, whether by selling investments too early, reallocating funds without a clear strategy, or reacting impulsively during market downturns, you hinder the growth of your portfolio. The essential factor is to reinforce the commitment that led you to this point initially. It's essential to maintain a well-diversified portfolio that reflects your risk tolerance and investment timeline. For the majority of those investing for the long term, this may suggest a balanced allocation of stocks for growth, fixed income securities for stability, and potentially some alternative investments for diversification. At the $100,000 stage, it's advisable to begin adjusting your allocation to favor growth assets, particularly if you have several decades remaining before retirement. A larger base allows for even a modest increase in annual returns to significantly impact your financial growth over time. For instance, increasing your return from 7% to 8% over a span of 20 years can result in an additional hundreds of thousands in your investment portfolio. Another important aspect to consider is evaluating your contribution strategy. Even though compounding is increasingly contributing to your growth, it's essential to maintain or even increase your savings rate. In fact, maintaining or even increasing your contributions during this phase can significantly enhance your financial momentum. Consider automating your investments to ensure that new contributions are consistently made, regardless of market fluctuations. This strategy, often referred to as dollar cost averaging, promotes consistency and minimizes emotional decision-making. Now is an ideal moment to consider optimizing your tax strategy. When dealing with substantial sums of money, the impact of taxes on your returns can be quite considerable. Consider increasing your contributions to tax-advantaged accounts such as IRA, 401k, or similar options available in your country. When investing in taxable accounts, it's important to be aware of capital gains. Consider holding your investments for a longer period to take advantage of lower long-term rates. Consider exploring tax-efficient funds or ETFs, along with strategies such as tax loss harvesting to help mitigate gains. One aspect frequently neglected at this point is the management of risk. As your wealth increases, so does your exposure to potential losses during market fluctuations. While it's important to embrace volatility as a natural component of growth, it's equally crucial to safeguard yourself against significant losses. It's important to stay invested rather than exiting the market entirely. Focus on ensuring that your diversification strategy is robust, your asset allocation aligns with your risk tolerance, and that you maintain an emergency fund. This way, you can avoid being compelled to liquidate investments in unfavorable market conditions. At this juncture, adjusting your mindset is essential. Initially, your investment growth was primarily driven by your own actions, the amount you were able to save and invest. The growth is a direct result of the system you have established. That can evoke a sense of unease, as you may find yourself feeling less in control than before. It's essential to have confidence in the strategy and recognize that the market will experience both prosperous and challenging years. It is crucial to maintain your investment strategy during both market highs and lows, as missing even a handful of the market's most favorable days can significantly impact your long-term returns. To fully leverage the benefits of compounding, it is essential to steer clear of lifestyle inflation. As your portfolio expands, it's natural to consider, "I have more financial flexibility now." Keep in mind that each dollar you choose to invest today has the potential to grow significantly over time. For instance, an investment of $10,000 compounded at an annual rate of 8% over a period of 20 years can increase to almost $46,000. While spending that money today might provide immediate satisfaction, it's important to recognize that you are sacrificing a significant portion of your future financial potential. At this juncture, reaching the $100,000 mark presents an excellent opportunity to establish clear financial goals for yourself. For example, you could set a goal of reaching $250,000 in the next 5 years or $500,000 over the next 10 years. Establishing these targets provides clarity and helps maintain your motivation. By analyzing past return averages, you can determine the necessary contributions and understand the potential benefits of compounding over time. At this stage, one of the most impactful actions you can take is to allow compounding the necessary time to yield its benefits. The duration of your investments plays a crucial role in enhancing their growth potential. The more time you allow your investments to mature without interference, the more significant the outcomes will be. Starting with $100,000, achieving a 10% annual return can elevate your portfolio to over $1 million in just 25 years, all without any additional contributions. By making regular contributions, the outcomes can become remarkable. Reaching $100,000 is merely the beginning. It marks the onset of an exhilarating chapter in your investment journey. The choices you make from this point forward are significantly more impactful, as compounding transitions from a secondary factor to the primary engine of your financial growth. Safeguarded, Nurture it, and above all, allow it the necessary time to yield results. By taking that step, the next milestone you achieve could not only catch you off guard but also have a profound impact on your life. Now, watch the video appearing on the left side to know the things the rich never waste money on but the middle class always do. Also, subscribe to our channel to help us complete our goal of 10,000 subscribers.